Garrison's interest in Kerry's possible involvement in the Kennedy assassination wouldn't be their only connection, just the most sinister one. Kerry's other activities, his more anarchic Discordian ones, would also be linked to Garrison. As synchronicity would have it, an early Discordian manuscript titled How the West Was Lost was actually reproduced after hours on a mimeograph machine in Garrison's office. This clandestine copying operation occurred a couple of years before the Kennedy assassination and was the work of Greg Hill and his friend Lane Kaplinger, who worked as a typist in Garrison's office. Later, Garrison theorized that the Discordian Society was a CIA front, an idea that Kerry, ever the surrealist prankster, heartily encouraged. Little did Garrison suspect that he was an unwitting dupe in this Discordian conspiracy, a la the covert use of his very own mimeograph machine. That's from The Prankster and the Conspiracy, the story of Kerry Thornley and how he met Oswald and inspired the counterculture revolution by Adam Go Wright. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I am forced once again to address this issue, which is flooding videos here on YouTube, which is flooding the minds of people and those that I come across, and that is this inevitability of all of the crap that is coming our way. I see videos of people pointing out the fact that the U.S. sovereignty is going to be destroyed by the Copenhagen Treaty, that world government is coming about and United States sovereignty as a nation is going to be utterly fucking destroyed. I see videos from people saying that the plans for introduction of martial law are coming full pace, and all of these other sinister and evil machinations coming down the pike. But one thing I don't ever hear or see very much of is the fact that we are all fucking human beings. And until you are a complete fucking slave, totally mind-controlled and completely propagandized, you have the ability to say no. You have the ability to fight. And that is exactly what we need to do. If your approach is that all of this is going to happen, and all you're doing is telling us everything that is coming to pass, and offering no solutions, then why are you bothering to do what you do? Everyone who believes that there is nothing that can be done should go crawl under a rock with their guns and their food and everything else. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. Are there plans for a world government? Absolutely. Is Copenhagen a way of trying to control the environment of the entire world? Certainly. Are there elites who are out to take away the sovereignty of nations, including the United States? Yes. Are there people working even now to drastically reduce the population of the world by killing fucking millions or billions of us? Yes. All of those things are true. But you know what else is true? You are still a thinking individual. And if you can think of it, you know it, you can fucking do something about it. That is what we have to do. We have to fight. If you are not willing to grasp answers, solutions, to become an activist, to try and stop all of these things from coming to pass, then you are absolutely no use. I could come on here every day and talk about all of the things that are going to happen, and you have no choice, and that's exactly the way it's going to be. But you know what? That's not what I do. I encourage you to become active and do what you can to fight and oppose all of these things. Yes, they're all real to one extent or another. But until it is etched in stone and your freedom is taken away and you are a total fucking slave, you can fight. And you know what? Even when you become a total slave, if you do, you can still fight too. Just remember, Spartacus almost defeating the entire Roman Empire, and here was a man who was a fucking slave. So don't tell me that you have no ability to stop what is going on. There are always more of us than them. The elites are a small group of people. Yes, they have enormous power and resources at their disposal. But we have numbers. We have intelligence. We have ability. We're human beings. So fight. That is the answer. Fight. Fight in every way possible. Political activism, corporate activism, every way you can. Because all of these things can be stopped. Every single one of them. Nothing is inevitable. We have the power to do something about it, so let's do it. Thank you. Good night.